48 hours after Times Now's report, Kairi Shepherd broke her silence, saying that she had no intention of absconding from the law. In her emotional appeal, Kairi said that deportation will be like a death sentence for her. Dhanya Rajendran back with us on the phone with more input. So very emotional appeal by Kairi Shepherd. Dhanya, and the Ministry of External Affairs has taken cognizance and they are moving in to help her out, isn't it? Well, that's the latest development there. Let's quickly listen to some of the reactions coming in from legal experts in the United States who say that Kairi's case is one of those wherein she seems to have fallen through the cracks.
The problem is that she really fell through the cracks in the legal system. If she was under 18 when the new law came about in 2001, she would have been fine. The problem is she turned over 18 before the new law was passed, and a mother had to actually file an application to confirm her citizenship, which never happened. So she never became a citizen based on the facts in the case.
Dhanya Rajendran back with us on the phone. Dhanya, now in terms of the appeal from Kairi Shepherd, there is the Foreign Ministry has taken cognizance of that, but it's not going to be easy because she does not have a strong case to put up with in the American courts, isn't it?
Well, technically, yes. Like that expert was telling us, Kairi's mother did not apply for a citizenship when she was alive, when Kairi was still a minor. Then the laws changed in the U.S., and which is why Kairi is now being deported to India. But now what her lawyers tell us is that law changed in 2001, but she'd already turned 18 by then. But they will, of course, approach the Supreme Court saying that Kairi was not in a state of mind when she was 17 or 18 to have done that citizenship. She had a drug problem. The second thing, of course, they will appeal on humanitarian grounds, considering the fact that Kairi suffers from a medical condition. She's got multiple sclerosis. India is not a country that she has any family here. She does not know the language. How will she survive is a question that they are asking. So on humanitarian grounds, they will probably appeal to the Supreme Court asking for some leniency.
With human rights, there are sort of issues of what rights and laws pertain to certain citizens and to certain non-citizens. So what it does is basically it splits society into two halves almost.
In Kairi's case, what are the legal options that she has? Is there a way that she can stop this deportation?
Absolutely. There are two different paths. One is a legal one, and the other is a diplomatic one. When you have adoptions among countries, the country of birth of the adopted child has continuing rights to ensure that the child, their citizen, that's been taken to another country, is properly treated. So those rights don't get extinguished because citizenship by birth is stronger than citizenship by naturalization. Kairi, if her adopted mother, had properly done everything, she would then be a U.S. citizen. However, when she was 17 years old, she obviously didn't have the best lawyers around because a criminal defense lawyer who does not consider immigration deportation consequences of pleading guilty to a crime is, as the Supreme Court held last year, not consistent with the constitutional right to counsel. So it's a constitutional violation to get a dumb lawyer. Okay? So if a lawyer is so dumb, the Constitution of the United States is offended. So the result of that is that the conviction is thrown away, the plea is thrown away. Okay? But it's thrown away. Of course, you got to go back into court and say, Judge, I had an idiot for a lawyer, so we got to do it again.
According to immigration lawyers, Kairi Shepherd still has various legal options. One option is based on a Supreme Court ruling of 2010. According to this ruling, if a defendant has pleaded guilty and if their lawyer has not properly advised them on the adverse consequences on the immigration status based on this guilty plea, then that case could possibly be revisited.